Okay, so I want to talk to you about a word that you've heard over and over again: compromise. Compromise can be used in a word to talk about settling a disagreement or coming to an agreement, working together with two parties that have two different perspectives. But a lot of times in my life, compromise has been a word that relates to settling. Like, don't settle, don't compromise. Um, don't settle for less than what is your desired success, dream, vision, goal, outcome. And I was just giving some thought to the fact that in our lives, when we've come off of a very trying time, when we've been tired, I just heard a speaker talking about the fact that, 2020, the year 2020, and entering into this year, we have all been going so hard. We have all been going through some of the most challenging and difficult times of our entire existence. And then we enter this year with so much anticipation. It's the new year, but also fatigue, Zoom fatigue, relational fatigue, work from home fatigue, homeschooling kids fatigue. There's just a lot. And sometimes when we're exhausted, we just want to be, even if it's not our best, even if it's not the best. And I just want to ask you a question about, are you willing to go the extra mile to see the dream, to see the accomplishment, to see what you have in mind and in your heart come to pass? Are you willing to fight? Are you willing to strive for more than just enough? I've seen it in my life and I've seen it in other people's lives. We'll compromise when we meet somebody and they don't have the same value system as us. And so if it's a romantic relationship, we'll settle. We'll settle for someone who's good enough, maybe because we're lonely, maybe because we are tired of looking for love, and maybe because we just think maybe we're too demanding, right? Maybe we just are a little unrealistic. And then sometimes we settle in terms of negotiations for pay. Like, you want to make a certain amount of money and the negotiations are difficult, or you feel like nobody's going to pay me as much as I'm worth, or I'm not going to be able to get them to pay that. And so you settle for less money, right? But compromise starts in your heart. And in your heart, you can have this just smidge of quit, or this little bit of just weariness that causes any one of us to say, you know what? I just want this chapter to be closed. I just want this season to be over. This is fine. This is fine. It's kind of like when you go to your favorite restaurant and you're expecting that your favorite dish is on the menu and they run out. And so you look at the waiter exasperated, like, I came here just for that, but I'm going to be well-mannered and say, this is fine, just give me this. And you settle for what's second best because that's all that seems to be on the menu. So life can feel like that same spot at a restaurant where you're longing for your favorite thing, but they ran out of the salmon, or they ran out of the chocolate lava cake. Maybe I'm hungry right now, but my point is that don't compromise. I have to remind myself, don't compromise. Don't let your heart be okay with less than your desired result. The key to this, my solution to this, is to supercharge, turbocharge, snap into a level of tenacity that you had before the disappointments, before the weariness, before you were fatigued. Think fondly at a time, think back maybe when you were starting out in your career, or think back when you were winning in an area of life. Maybe it was when you actually were the champion, winning team at school or something, but just ponder those times when you stepped into that higher gear and your heart just knew that anything was possible and you were limitless. Step into that and you'll see 2021 and the kinds of goals and ambitions that you've always wanted be just what you were looking for. Just don't settle. I hope this speaks to you. I'll talk to you later. Bye.